One of the worst things about being single right now at 30 years old is the fact that I feel like I am grieving and feeling so upset over the fact that I missed out on love and a long term relationship in my 20s. Mind you, I have never been in a long term relationship. Like, I've had lots of short term flings and things that I had really wanted to turn into something more, but ultimately they never did. And this is very devastating as someone who is now in her 30s because I feel like I missed out on this entire chapter of my life that most people got to experience. Like, I will never get to experience young love. And I'm not saying 30 is old at all. That is not what I'm saying. However, I do think that obviously, like, the older you get, the different you act than you would have in your 20s or younger. Like, I really genuinely feel like I missed out on that first love that everyone has when they're in their late teens or 20s. And it sucks because it's like, okay, well, hopefully I'll go through my 30s getting into a long-term relationship at some point. But that's just not the same as like being in high school and having your first boyfriend, or even in college or something like that. Like, my first relationship long term is going to be well into my adulthood. And what makes this whole thing even worse is that I genuinely believed, like, I could have like bet on my life that I would have had a relationship in my 20s. Like, there was actually no doubt in my mind. Like, even though I didn't have anything long term in high school or college, I was like, I'll definitely meet someone and probably get married before I'm 30. Never did I imagine being 30 years old and being able to sit here and say, yeah, I've never been in anything long term. And it just really breaks my heart. Like, it makes me so sad for the younger version of me that like wanted this and really thought it was going to happen, because I feel like I let her down. And this is now a time of my life that I'm never going to be able to get back and experience. And at this point, I'm like, okay, if I'm lucky, hopefully I'll meet someone that I'll want to get into a long-term relationship, and vice versa. But yeah, like, I don't even have an issue with being single. I really don't. I know it might seem like it. What I have an issue with is grieving something that I was positive was going to happen, and now looking back and realizing I got nowhere near it.
Right?
I'm gonna translate what she meant. All this bullshit that she just said, I'm gonna translate it for y'all to understand. When she was in her 20s, she was too picky. So she left a lot of good relationship. She friend zoned a lot of good men. She was quick to jump out of relationship because she thinks she can do better, and she was really picky because she thinks she can do better. She thinks the grass is greener on the other side. But when she turned 30, the kind of man that she wants don't want her back. Now she's making a video to tell people that she's fine and she don't regret nothing, but she's grieving, which don't make no sense. That's the translation for every bullshit she just said. That's it. Every bullshit she just said for like 2 3 minutes, that's the translation. Sometimes I just don't understand why it take a lot of women, like it take long time for so many women to understand that if you want to be in a relationship, you gotta be willing to compromise shit. I think sometimes a lot of women live in this la la land of I can do better than this, I can do better than this. So they keep jumping out of relationship because they think they can do better. Sometimes they got a good thing going, but they still fuck it up because they think they can do better. So many women are self-sabotage. A good man, the friend zone, a good man, someone they could have married, they could have a wonderful family with, but they just self-sabotage that shit because they think the grass is green on the other side. Then later, you're gonna see them making stupid videos like this, saying stuff like, I'm grieving because I don't have a love at 20 and all this bullshit they say. We all understand, like, if you're a man, you just know what's going on. That's why sometimes when a woman gets to a certain age, like 30 years old, they become bitter, especially if she don't have what she wants, or what the expectation of what she wants. If she's not getting it and she's already 30, they become a little bit bitter. That's why you see a lot of them on TikTok saying stupid shit like, I don't need no man. I hate men. Men are trash. All these things, this buzzword we hear on TikTok or see, from this different podcasts and shit. That's when they get to a certain age and they start blaming men. Why do you like young girls? Or why do men date young girls? Or you're trying to control young women. You see them, they have all these talking points because that's what they wanted when they are 20. They want that stability. They want that dude is going to do that for them. But now they're 30 and no one is doing it. My only problem with the whole situation about women is why does it take this long for you to wake up? And it's not just hard. There's so many women that wait and wait and keep waiting and keep being delusioned. They're like in this bubble and they stay there for a very long time. Then when she's like in her 30s or 35, then she wakes up and she's like, oh yeah, I think something's wrong. This is very weird. Very, very weird. And so many women do the same shit. This is why it's so weird to me. I just don't get it. Sometimes I feel like sometimes when you do something at a young age, like, okay, let's say you fuck up a good man, the first one, and you're lucky you get another one. Can't you like sit back and be like, okay, I don't want to ruin this one. But they're still going to ruin it again, thinking they can do better than that. This is why so many, I think I heard a quote one time where I think it's like a story or something. That a woman is always going up the stairs because they think they can do better. And it's a big problem from a lot of women. That's why you see them check out a marriage, even if the man is good. We've seen so many stories like that. Oh, he's good, but it's always that but. He's good, but. Oh, he provide for me, but. We have a good family, but. I'm not happy. It's always that happiness. It's never enough. As a man, most men, because most time when women talk about some men, it's like, oh, man is going to cheat on you. Most men is not going to cheat on you because most men, they just love you for you. But women, every time they mention this cheating and broken home, they're always talking about this 1% of men that just have the money, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But majority of men do not cheat on you. They won't do it because he's not ready to ruin his family. But I'm not saying most women are going to cheat, but the problem is most women are never happy. They always look for a reason not to be happy. Even I was in a situation like that myself, where I was taking care of the girl, I was paying the bills, she was living, we're dating or whatever, doing everything for her. But yet, that but, it's always that but. She's never happy. This bitch is a law student. She's going to school. She has a good life. I'm taking care of her. She's not paying for shit. We go for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. But she's never happy. Until we broke up. I don't know. I've never heard from her again. I don't know if she's happy or not. Maybe she found someone to make her happy. Congratulations to her. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But the bitch is never happy. This is a forced this is an experience. This is what I personally experienced myself. No one told me this one. I experienced it myself. And a lot of women are like this. Then they keep doing this stupid shit in their 20s. They're not happy. They leave this relationship. That's why the bitch never had a long relationship because she was not patient. She's quick to jump out of it. Oh, I didn't have a high school love because you never stayed. Because the person you're dating, you didn't stay. You left. You were quick to jump out of the relationship because you think you can do better. But now you're in your 30s. People don't give a fuck about you no more. I'm not saying a man might not marry you, whatever. But the sexual market value is dropped. This is just the reality. I'm not trying to use some talking point about, no value shit. No, you're still valuable to your family. But the people that wants to date you, I think a lot of women do not think about this well enough. Like the man that you want to date, is this man going to look at you twice? Are you that attractive to attract this person? Most women don't have the self-awareness to think about this shit. Majority of them don't think about this shit. Like, are you beautiful enough to attract this person? Okay, are you well mannered enough? Is your character good enough? Is this person in this room right now? Is this person gonna look at you twice at all? Most women don't think about this shit. So when they turn 30 and they're not getting their way like they used to get their way in their 20s, they start making stupid videos and talking about I'm grieving, or I'm this, or I'm that, or but I don't regret nothing. If you don't regret nothing, why are you making videos about it? We don't want to hear nothing. If you don't regret nothing, then shut the fuck up and move on with your life. But if you're making video about it, obviously you regretted something. It's crazy, man. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting, but anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. I want to hear your thought about this. Oh, I don't regret nothing bullshit. Please like and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm out of here.